The flooding damaged the Summerville water treatment plant, creating a water crisis for Summerville residents. Karen Aguilar is back live at City Hall, where free bottled water has been distributed. Karen?
David, after several days, people are still coming to City Hall to grab that much needed water. Behind me, you can see that there's a line of people filling up their jugs, buckets, and anything they can find with water. We went out to the water treatment plant to figure out exactly how long it'll take for people to get their water back on. At the Summerville water treatment plant, it's all hands on deck to try and end the boil water advisory caused by flash flooding.
We're going from daylight to dark. We're pretty numb to it, and you come in and then it upsets you after.
He says Sunday storm water washed over the purification system and contaminated the water.
You have to have those vented to keep them from collapsing on themselves. So once that storm water went over the vents, it contaminated all of our drinking water.
Crews are working hard to pump the contaminated water out, while Summerville residents are depending on places like City Hall in the meantime.
What's it been like to be without water for a few days?
It's been rough, I tell you. Can't get a bath, can't wash your hair.
The record level flooding is leaving its mark on the community.
This plant's been here since '52.
Got it. Okay.
And the water's never came that far up.
You can see its path of destruction, torn down tree limbs and ripping through this gate, flooding the water treatment plant.
To assess the damage, we got main power back to the building because there was 28 to 32 inches of flooding in the building, which covered up our dosing pumps to make drinking water.
And Green says they encountered a few problems.
The first problem, major problem, was thankfully Mohawk bailed us out of. They've donated variable frequency drives for our main high service motors,
which helped relieve the water pressure.
Just trying to get one system on at a time in order to bring the water back up.
Officials say they expect to have the water decontaminated by the end of the week.
I hope it is, hon. I hope it's not too much later this week.
Green says after the water is decontaminated, they'll test it to make sure it's safe. They hope that the sample they run will lift the boil advisory next week. Reporting live in Summerville, Karen Aguilar, Local 3 News.